from Brooklyn, New York. He is 7-0, 6 wins by knockouts. This guy's got tons of potential, and he's facing off against a very tough David Estrada. Sandy Reddick, our ring announcer, with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the middleweight division. The judges are Robin Taylor, George DeGabriel, and George Smith. Your referee is Gary Rosado, counting for the knockdowns, Randy Newman. Now let's meet the principals. The young man in the blue corner. He's wearing red, white, and blue trunks. He weighed in at an even 158 pounds. His ring record is 10-9-0 with 7 wins coming by KO. He's from Chicago, Illinois. Let's welcome David the Weasel Estrada. And his opponent in the red corner. This young man is wearing brown and bronze trunks. He weighed in at 159 3/4 pounds. He has a perfect record. He's unbeaten with 7-0 and 6 KOs. From Brooklyn, New York, let's welcome Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin.
So we are set to see Kid Chocolate, who's sold a lot of tickets tonight here at the Roseland Ballroom. A lot of fans, local fans here, to check out the unbeaten Kid Chocolate.
And most importantly, obey my commands at all times. Here's good, here's good. Touch gloves, bang at the bell.
Gary Rosado, the final referee, will be the man in charge, and you have Kid Chocolate against the Weasel. What do you think of those nicknames, Randy?
I love boxing's nicknames.
Do you love the Weasel?
I got to tell you something. James Toney used to call me the Weasel.
Okay. So you don't love it too much, do you?
Grew kind of fond of it, actually.
This one's underway. Kid Chocolate in the chocolate-covered colored trunks. And Estrada, the taller of the two. And Kid Chocolate coming right out at Estrada.
Now, we know that Estrada can take a punch because back about 6 months ago, he fought the very tough Kermit Cintron in an IBF welterweight eliminator. It was for the number 2 spot, and he was stopped in the 10th round of a war.
Now, Quillin, Kid Chocolate, power in both hands. Estrada, the taller of the two, has the reach advantage and nullifies that by going up against the ropes.
And Estrada has lost only 2 other fights. Won a 10-round decision to a guy with the name of Ishe Smith. Ishe Smith, you might remember him from The Contender.
Absolutely.
And then he also lost a 10-round decision unanimously to a pretty fair fighter by the name of Sugar Shane Mosley. So David Estrada is no slouch standing in front of Peter Quillin, and he is definitely going to test his unbeaten record.
I say this is a step up in competition for Quillin. Quillin appears to be a very disciplined boxer, hands held high. Estrada defending himself with his hands in front of his jaw. Looping shots by Quillin that time, and Estrada just backs up against the ropes.
Estrada's trying to take a look at the arsenal of Quillin, and Quillin does throw everything in the book. He throws a very hard jab, he throws combinations, a blistering right hand, and he doesn't waste shots. He's not going to punch himself out.
Down goes Estrada in a heap. That's a delayed reaction from the shot to the side of his head.
I think that was a left hook, a very short left hook.
He says he got hit in the back of the head, but boy, that's a delayed reaction that time. He went down in a heap. That left hook doing a good job for Quillin right now.
That is a world-class left hook you're looking at, and I think that's what he got hit with, a short hook.
Quillin wasting no time, getting right back on top of Estrada, looking to finish it, and Estrada down for a second time.
Very impressive so far. Let's see if he gets up. I thought he might stay down there. Legs are rubbery.
Let's see if Quillin can finish it here in round one. Not much time left. Nice left hand and a right. And Gary Rosado, with seconds remaining in round one, stops this fight.
It is over.
TKO victory.
Oh my goodness, Peter Quillin certainly tonight looks like a future champion.
Sure does. 8-0 now with 7 knockouts to his credit. And even though there was just seconds remaining, Gary Rosado sensed that Estrada was defenseless, and he stops the fight. I think just a couple seconds left in the round, Randy.
There may have been, but that's not the referee's job to care about how much time is remaining. He was looking at the fighter was stricken, and he ended the fight. I thought it was a great job by Gary Rosado.
Very impressive victory for that young man right there.
I tend to get impressed a lot by great performances. This was a great performance. When a guy knocks out somebody who really can't fight much in front of him, you know, you can't really be that impressed. But when a Peter Quillin comes out and knocks out a David Estrada who's been stopped once in his career.
He's throwing chocolate. He's throwing chocolate to the crowd. Kid Chocolate. Throw some this way, huh?
Yeah. Kid Chocolate over here, baby.
Yep. And he's throwing chocolate-covered coins, or those little gold chocolate pieces. How about that? Let's take a look at how this fight unfolded in round one. The first knockdown. This was the delayed reaction knockdown. Let's see if we can tell what happened here.
Oh, well, there was a shot that may have landed a little bit behind the ear, the right hand, but there was nothing foul about that left hook. That was a blistering left hook. And a bunch of chocolate has landed in our lap.
How about that? Kid Chocolate money, and this is how it ends. He wants this to be real gold one day. And that is how it ended.
And if he keeps fighting like this, Larry, the money that we're holding that's made of chocolate will be real money in the pocket of Peter Quillin. He is quite a prospect, and he only has had 8 fights.
Yeah, he's a fine prospect. I tell you what, very impressive, good-looking young fighter, power in both hands. He took care of business tonight. He gives us a few more chocolate coins.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure, and he knows I like my chocolate.
So we have plenty of chocolate and plenty of, what do you call these things anyway?
Oh, these are those candy coins. You know, they look like silver dollars, but of course you open them up and there's that delectable chocolate inside.
Let's get the official time from Sandy Reddick on the knockout victory by Peter Quillin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in 2:56 of the first round and still unbeaten in the red corner is Peter Quillin.
Everybody loves chocolate,
We'll also
right?
hear it for David Estrada.
And he's still throwing, before, just until a few moments ago, was still throwing chocolate to the crowd.
They had a big bag of
Ladies
chocolate.
and gentlemen,
Now it's all gone.
if
We
Cindy
got our
Serrano
share.
is in
Peter
the
Quillin
audience, please come
goes
to
home
ringside.
with another victory.
Cindy Serrano was
Possible star of the
scheduled to
future
box tonight, fight
in
tonight.
boxing. Peter
We're
Quillin,
sorry.
very impressive victory tonight here at the Roseland Ballroom.
Cindy Serrano